Hey, what's up? This is Jared with State of Tech, and we're going to look at the Moto X camera and how to use some of its features. So, of course, your camera is available, wherever you place the app. I just left it in the stock location, but there is another way that you can launch the app, such as invoking the Google Now feature. So, okay, Google Now, open the camera app. Now it's going to go ahead and do that. So I can just tap open app, or I can wait for the little timer to run out and it's actually going to open the app. So that's obviously one way to open the app, or you can go old fashioned and actually just touch the app icon. So when you're holding your device, you can rotate it, and of course your little icons right here rotate. Taking a picture is simple. Just tap anywhere on the screen and it takes a picture. Record a video by tapping right here. So there's no switching between video and photo mode. You just kind of tap on the screen to take a picture, or tap on that icon to take a video. We can also switch to front-facing camera. So you can see me here and my little setup. Let's switch back to our rear-facing camera. Now, in this device, to get to the settings, you swipe over from the side, and you have kind of this settings wheel here, which allows you to look at all the different settings. You could turn on or off HDR over here, or set it to auto. So the phone is basically going to decide to do an HDR if you have it on auto, or you can turn it on to do HDR all the time, or off. The neat thing about auto is that when you have a steady image, when you're able to take a steady image and hold your phone still, which is what you need to do in order to take an HDR, it will do that. If you are kind of, in a shaky situation, the phone's moving around a bit, where an HDR photo would probably end up looking weird, it just won't do it. So auto is kind of a neat feature, because that way you don't have to switch it on and off and potentially take a bad photo because HDR was accidentally left on. Flash we can set to auto, on or off. I'm a fan of just leaving flash off, because flash usually has bad results and on most of these phones, but nonetheless, if you like using flash, you can set it to auto, on or off. And that also goes for using flash and video as well. The flash light on the back of your phone can just illuminate and be a constant light for video. And if you don't want that, of course, you're going to want to set it to off. Now, right here we have tap to focus. You can turn it on or off. Now, I like having tap to focus on, because what that allows me to do is tap on the screen, it focuses on whatever item I tapped on, and then takes the picture. That does add a slight delay though. If you have it turned off, and let's move the menu out of the way, when I tap, it takes a picture really quickly. Now let's go and turn that feature on. Now notice what it does. It focuses and then takes a picture. It still did it pretty quickly, so I'm not complaining. That's the way that I like it. I want to be able to tell my camera where to focus, especially since the main feature or operation for taking a picture is tapping on the screen. Now, slow motion is for video. When we enable slow motion, basically it is a video feature, and what you're going to do is tap on the video and then start to create a video, and as you move your device around, you're actually taking a video in slow motion, and then when you hit stop, it's done. Now, if I want to go and view that video, I would simply just slide out from the side, which takes me back to my gallery, and I can view that video, and it automatically puts it in slow motion. Now, what's cool about this is that it's not just a slow motion video. I can tap right here where it says 1/4 speed, and I can change that to full speed. So notice it just went to 1x, and it brought it back and created the normal video, so that I can view it in full speed as well. So that's a pretty cool feature, I think. That way you're not stuck with a slow motion video if you didn't want one. So I can go ahead and turn slow motion off. Now, right here we have Panorama on. I can go ahead and create a panoramic photo simply by tapping and moving my device around. Notice this little bar down here at the bottom, which is telling me what I need to do if I'm moving too fast or too slow. Obviously that Panorama failed because I was moving my device erratically, and it will not be able to create a panorama unless you're rotating your device accordingly. So just follow the little on-screen display through that process. Now, if I want to geotag my photos, I can enable that, and it will use the GPS in my phone to add geotag information. This is good if you are the kind of person that likes to look at all your photos on a map and have those organized based on where you were. But if you don't want that information added to your photo, then go ahead and just turn that feature off. We also have the shutter tone on and off right here, which will do an audible shutter tone when your sound is turned up. My sound is not, so I wasn't getting one anyways. And then we also have quick capture, which is twist your wrist twice quickly to launch the camera at any time. So let's go ahead and turn that on and go out of our phone and give that a try. There we go. Just a flick of the wrist twice and it launched the camera app for me. Pretty neat indeed. Lastly, if you want to zoom, all you have to do is tap or just touch and hold and drag up or drag down, and you zoom in and out of your camera. So I like this hands-off approach in a sense because all of the features are out of the way. You kind of get a full screen experience. You don't have tons of buttons in your way. It's just an out-of-your-way experience for taking pictures, and I really like it. So if you want to see more tips and tricks and how-to videos on this Moto X device, make sure to head on over to stateoftech.net for more videos, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/stateoftech.